on Sunday, and of course plenty of sunshine. It is August here in the Valley, so expect that throughout most of the week.
Thank you, Carlene. Well, the deaf community in the Valley needs your help. They're trying to create some awareness about a Valley organization in need of understanding their needs. And with us this morning, we have the president of the Deaf Seniors Foundation of Palm Springs, Philip Rubin, and his interpreter, Olaf Olsen. Thank you guys so much for being here this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, you guys say the deaf people here in the Valley lack help. What is it that's going on?
For example, there was a deaf man that just recently went to the hospital, requested an interpreter, had to stay in the emergency room for about 3 to 4 hours, had no interpreter, was offered no interpreter, and was finally sent home with his medication with no explanation of what it was. His situation actually came to a head when he left. Another example was when a woman actually she lives independently at home, and she couldn't because her mother was actually, well, she wanted to leave home, live on her own. She's a daughter. Mother was actually controlling the Social Security check, so that was difficult. Another example would be a deaf senior citizen. Had a deaf son, needed help at home. A professional home caregiver actually came to the home and couldn't communicate and decided to bring a sign language student. But the sign language student couldn't sign at all. Very slow, very awkward, unable to understand. The deaf senior citizen had to finally give up and push the student aside and try to communicate directly with the caregiver.
I get it. So basically there's not enough help for deaf people here in the Valley. I also read there was a Palm Desert man who rode his bike for about 10 miles to Cathedral City, and he needed some help with his food stamp services because there's a satellite office here in the Valley. But once he got there, they said, I'm sorry, you can't get help because only the deaf get help once a month. Because of budget issues here in the Valley, there's nobody there. So what is it that you guys are trying to do? What message are you sending? What is it that you guys, want?
Deaf Senior Center Foundation was established with Riverside Deaf Advocacy Center on Deafness in the Inland Empire. And they've established that in Cathedral City. They have services once a month. It's better than nothing. If we can get if we can help the community with either donations, we can establish full-time services. We're establishing several foundation. Last January 29th, they had a successful gala at the Palm Springs Riviera. We plan another one, a deaf fashion show, coming up in June 1st, 2013, at the Indian Wells Country Club. Susan.
Actually, let me correct you on that. My information says that you guys are trying to raise money, so that's the point. You're trying to, you have a center here that's called DSF, and the center is already up and running, or no?
DSF is a fundraising organization.
Okay, it's a fundraiser. So you guys are trying to establish a deaf center. So you guys are holding several events to raise money. Now there is a fashion show. It's on June 1st through June 3rd, 2012. It's going to be held at the Indian Wells Country Club. But the point is, I know it seems like it's so far away because we're still in summer here, but you still want to get the message across that you do need help. So when you do hold these events, that you really hope people do come out, right?
We have several smaller events, but the big one, the major event, is the fashion show, yes indeed.
Got it. So we're going to put that information on our website. And, of course, you can see this segment. You can watch it again online on our website, kpsblocal2.com. Just click on Morning Show at the top of the page. Good luck to you. I hope you do well in all of these smaller events you guys have coming up, and as well as the big one in June of next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Time now for our desert deal of the day. Let's take a look at it. Today's deal, Thai Smile in Rancho Mirage. You get $30 worth of Thai food for only $15. If you want to take advantage of this great deal, just go to kpsblocal2.com, click on Desert Real Deals on the top left of the page. You look for the deal of the day, buy the coupon, print it out, and take it with you. Well, after a